been a while since you've seen me. I don't know. I haven't been in the mood. You feel like you'd understand. Or I feel like you'd understand that maybe someone has more responsibilities than just hanging out with you all day. Oh, no, that's a total fucking lie. No, I really don't have anything better to do than hang out with you all day. But I've been doing my own thing lately. What's that? Oh, playing video games. All day, every day. Yep. Have you been doing? Lonely. Of course you're lonely. You haven't had my amazing presence to entertain you. I call that self-centered, but you're literally my creation, so... Am I wrong? I pretty much programmed your brain. Hey, no. No, be upset. I'm sorry, I really am. I've been having too much fun doing other stuff lately to sit down with you and give you the proper time you need. I barely felt like talking to you a couple weeks ago one night. Or was that you? On the cliffside. At that colorful resort with all the rocks. I don't know. So it may have been close to a month since I've seen you, cutie. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. You know, I didn't mean to try to jab your eyes with these little things. Me too. Nope. Not meaning to really abandon you. No. No, don't think anything negative of it. I just, you know, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, of course. You're one of mine. I'm not gonna try to, you know, what's the point in making you feel terrible, you know? I had my own stuff to do. And it wasn't just the video games, like I said. That was just me being a jackass. I got sick. Unbelievably. Could you imagine the poisonous dragon who just wants to poison everyone got sick? Yeah, I know. The irony isn't lost on me, but hey. If there's an infinite possibility among all the worlds, galaxies, and universes, there's indeed one where I got a throat infection. I'm not sure if it was an infection, but kind of felt like one. Oh well. And I didn't want to start a plague. I mean, it would have been great to cough on some humans, see how bad it affected them. Oh, who am I kidding? That's exactly what I did. Yeah, no, they didn't take well to it. There was blood. There was a lot of blood. Turns out what makes this cute nose sniffle makes humans suffer from immense blood loss. Who would have thought? I've still got a bit of it remaining, you know? Don't worry, I've tested. I'm not contagious. And by that I mean I coughed vigorously in someone's face for an hour. And then waited 3 days, and they reported feeling fine. So, you know, trial by fire. No, but how are you? You know, I remember you telling me something a while ago. You're part of that group of humans that aren't necessarily straight, back when you were a human, right? Now, I let stuff go on between anyone here. They do what they want, as long as it's not like fucked up and illegal on Earth. Like any sexuality or whatever. Think what you are, be what you are, whatever. I don't really give a shit. It's not my place to control you that deeply. Just die for me or whatever. Cuddle up to me. Whatever I want you to do. But your sexuality is none of my business. But I remember you saying you weren't straight. And back on Earth, it's June. That Pride Month thing they all love so much, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, I remember. Don't worry. Do you want to do anything for it? Do you want me to get you a gay cake or something? Just a little rainbow cake for you to eat. You're good. You don't really need to celebrate. That's fine. I don't think celebrating your sexuality is fun. I mean, celebrating that you're with someone happily with because you two have a sexuality that align. That's worth celebrating. I mean, personally, for me, I don't know. I like men, I like women, and I like trans people. I pretty much like anyone. I mean, I would never marry someone, so to speak, so I think the term for that's aromantic. I would never, like, get in a deep relationship with someone. My draconic ass, no, not at all. I'm too busy, and I'm far too old for any human, for any other species to want to take a throw at, you know? So personally, I'll take anyone on a date, and I'll enjoy myself. But the likeliness that actually involves into something of, you know, substance, not really. But you, what was the humor? Well, first of all, I guess gender has this thing to play into this, because if you like... Sorry, I didn't mean to shove my face into yours. I was not trying to kiss you, believe it or not. My bad. Kinda. Foot got tired and I kinda jolted forward a bit. Trying to wake it up, you know? Also, sorry for tackling you on this bed. Like, I'm just straight up sitting on your chest, dude. Yeah, kind of just leaned up against these pillows. Hey, it's fine. I don't weigh that much. And I know you sure as hell don't mind. Stop blushing. It doesn't look good on you. I'm kidding. I'm very much kidding. It looks great on you. Do you want to go on a date sometime? I'm sorry. Bit of that sickness still in my throat. Do you want to go on a date sometime? I mean, it wouldn't be anything off ship, but, you know, we're already at some random place on Earth. I guess we could go somewhere on Earth. That's why I remembered it was Pride Month. I was grabbing someone else to become a dragon, and they were like, oh, please, no, I'm having such a good Pride Month. And I was like, oh, yeah. My little favorite wasn't necessarily a straight arrow when it came to that kind of stuff. And I let them keep their memories. So, I wonder how they're doing. I forget if I'm your type. I think you called me cute. But a lot of people call me cute. Until I'm breathing down their throat and making them either a dragon or a corpse. So, you know. Kinda comes with the territory of being lethal and being a, what do they call those things? Dictator? Something like that. Oh, cutie, don't worry. If you don't want to go on a date, that's fine. I was just thinking we could go out, eat, kiss. I don't do dates. I really don't. I don't know what people do on them, huh? But I feel like going out, seeing a movie, and kissing are things that happen, right? Hey, listen, you're the former human here. You tell me. I'm some multitasking-year-old, but basically in her 20s striking woman who made you into your own personal little cuddle slave. So you tell me, because I'm as far off as I can be from knowing any of this human crap, but it's still fresh on your mind. You've only been mine for a couple months, and you have years of life experience before meeting me. Do people go to movies and kiss on dates? They do? Okay. Well, how about this? Next week, we will go watch something. And next week, we will have a date. Maybe I will kiss you. I will hug you because I love you. In the little way someone loves a plushie. But you still mean a lot to me. You mean an awful lot to this dragon. Sound fun? I'll even maybe have my new suit tailored by then. Well, not really a new suit. It's gonna be just like this one, but I've realized this one isn't necessarily effective in some ways, so I'm having a new one made. I'll look a bit different. I'll actually have a proper... I'm trying to think of the word. Not like a collar, like... You know, that thing that dogs and... You know... Very kind, but sometimes strange people wear around their neck. Not even really strange people, just kind people. I don't think I've met a really strange person wearing a collar. But multiple of my dragons, yeah, they kept their collars. Did you have one? I don't know. Neither do I really care. That's your own business. But mine will have like a protective collar, like a neck guard. A thick metallic guard around my neck. And it's going to be, you know, permanently attached to my new suit. And it's going to go less far up on my neck. I don't like this. I need a new suit tailor. It's also going to have pauldrons. Yeah, pauldrons. You know what pauldrons are? It's like the things that go on your shoulders. You know, sometimes they're depicted as big pieces of metal. Sometimes they're depicted as like spiky. A lot of like post-apocalypse characters wear them. Like Mad Max and such. But mine are more technically advanced. They're angled and orange. And they look really cool. And they're in the workshop right now. And they are permanently attached to my new suit, so I can't even bring them out. I can't even word a prototype right now as it's being built. I think. There was some other stuff in queue ahead of me, and I may be the queen, but I can't force everything to go my way. But yes, I'm going to have new pauldrons, and this whole thing is going to look better. It's going to have more texture. It's going to have a better look to it. I love my suit, but I love my suit to be in better condition, you know? Jeez, this conversation has gone everywhere. But that's fine. So, date, and maybe you get to see my new outfit. Sounds good. I'll kiss you then, but for now, You look so anxious when I touch your cute little cheek. Rightfully so. It's basically like your boss rubbing your chin. Could you imagine that? If at your own workplace your boss just went up, scratched your chin. I mean, it'd be like a pretty girl boss doing it, but it would still be deeply disturbing, I'm sure. From what I understand of human workplace social environments, very little in that department. Very, very little. But maybe you know more than me. I don't know. But regardless, we have a date next week. I'll decide the location and everything about it, because you seem to be such a mess right now to where you can barely even recognize you're being talked to. You want to fall asleep, don't you? It's fine. You can fall asleep. You don't need to worry about me. I'll take you back up to the ship. And I'll even hand deliver you to your own chambers. It'll be cute. Yes, you asleep in my strong, mean claws, just carrying you to your room, putting you in your bed, patting your forehead, maybe scratching your chest a bit, watching you fold up in your own wings and fall asleep. You best fall asleep when I give you commands too. And I don't like to fall into this whole mommy stereotype, but, well, I am the mother of your new life. So, you better do what mommy says. Quite frankly, I think that sounded terrible. And if you ever call me mom, mother, or mommy, I'm going to tear out your vocal cords. And then I will edit them to never be able to say those words again. I'm not gonna not let you speak. I love your voice. So you need to have a good night. You need to sleep well. And I will carry you to your room. And I will make sure you fall asleep. Sound like a deal? It better be a deal. I don't want to dare to have you wake up in my arms and struggle. And I'll just put you straight on the floor wherever we are and tell you to go there yourself. Well, regardless, you should be falling asleep, so I can carry you to your chambers, so I can take you all the way up in my arms, and make sure you fall asleep well. So good night. you're going to sleep well, or we're going to have issues because you're not sleeping well. So yeah, sleep well, dude. I'll see you next week, and we'll have our date. We can talk more about genders and sexualities then. You know, makes more sense. More the kind of conversation for that. So you sleep well. Or I'm gonna make you sleep well. Love you, freak.